And it comes your way next.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Center fielder number 16, Andrew.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Striding in, Travis Shaw. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Chopped weakly to the left. The throw will go to third. Now batting, Hanley Ramirez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night. So now you elevate out of the zone. And you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Swing and a liner. Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And there's ball one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman Ian
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. But I think you got to sit fastball there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line towards center field. Benintendi is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Bull Tripp. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Dustin Pedroia.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tripp racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting
So
seventh,
stepping in, Mitch
designated
Moreland,
hitter,
as he'll
Mitch
get his first
Moreland.
opportunity in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. High pop up. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2.
Batting
Now
eighth,
at the plate, Xander
shortstop,
Bogaerts. He'll
Xander
work on keeping this
Bogaerts.
top of the second alive. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Mansfield. And that retires the side. Nick Castellanos now. And he'll step in to start things
leading
out
off for the
against Chris
Tigers,
Sale.
third baseman, number 30.
Turned on
Nick
down the line. This
Castellanos.
gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Jose Iglesias will be next. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Coming in is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth,
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Nunez is there. No trouble with this one. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Nunez.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Iglesias now at short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Working quickly now as the splitters in there 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready for another chance. Travis Shaw. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, James McCann. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And the pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nunez is there. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Ryan Mansfield.
Ryan Mansfield.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Tigers. Here's Brett Gardner now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Kinsler. First time up, he went down looking.
Ian Kinsler.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just
looking at a fastball to end. Standing in, Hanley Ramirez comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Hanley Ramirez.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Rizzo. One away. Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Heading out towards shallow right, Mansfield moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. He goes to first. Wow. So striding in, Bull Tripp. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Nick Castellanos is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Sail into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Swing and a liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This is line to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose
Into the
Iglesias.
windup and the pitch. Grounded, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out. Throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, James McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is out at second. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
16, Andrew Benintendi.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
Third baseman, Travis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Travis Shaw is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. McCann gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Mansfield. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Swing and a little blooper to center. Benintendi over to his left. 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ian Kinsler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch-up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And Cabrera watches it miss.
Left fielder.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Bull Tripp is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Vogt.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Nope,
off the plate and low here, ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. There goes Pedroia. And another foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he is stepping in, Nick Castellanos. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Number 30.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries so far. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Squared that one up just a little late.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Nunez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
First baseman
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hitters up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call to hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's up and in for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Set to deal on 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Xander Bogaerts.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Iglesias now at short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Mansfield. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Victor Martinez is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ballgame. Tyler Thornburg will come on out of it.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now the pitch. That misses 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. 3-1, here it is. Swing and a liner. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Fielder.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Kinsler.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball, and he thought it was strike two. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Nunez over to his left, and that retires the side. Into the box now. Now, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Daniel Norris will be on the mound.
Pitching for the Tigers, number 44.
Brian Dozier is going to come on. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. 0-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gardner's after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. So striding forward now.
The first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Catcher.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. A throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Now batting number 15, second baseman
Bruce Rondon enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
For the Tigers, number 43.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag. Settling in now. Bull Trev, 3 at-bats for Eduardo Rodriguez enters the game to finish.
Trev, your attention please. Now pitching for Boston, number 52.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
A defensive change for the Red Sox.
Now here it comes.
Playing center field, number 30.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. No problem here. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nick Castellanos. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So striding in, Jose Iglesias. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Betts coming on. 2 down. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. He's set. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and one. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he missed with it, ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Jose Castillo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jose Castillo.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Nunez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.